I'm going to introduce you today to a technological innovation which we believe can solve a very critical problem of the world today.
The problem: our world is choking with CO2, which could lead to global warming and Florida disappearing in the ocean. Hydrogen is a solution, but there is no technique today which produces it without carbon emission. There exists no proven technique yet to sequester carbon from coal-burning plants. Clean Hydro has a solution. Our solution, Clean Hydro Reactor, can be used to produce hydrogen and or sequester carbon emitted from power plants. The Clean Hydro Breakthrough. The invention relates to a modification of the reaction of steam and fossil fuel, which reduces the energy cost of hydrogen production and locks the CO2 in a solid. Thus, it is a unique process for hydrogen production with zero emissions. The reactor uses the waste heat from the power plant, and some of the plant's CO2 is sequestered as a carbonate. Clean Hydro converts waste to hydrogen and sequesters carbon.
Just to demonstrate to you what happens, how this whole process works, let me just go back here. Before I begin that, I must tell you that we consider the development in stages. Like one of these stages when we use just few grams of material in this type of setting where the reaction is conducted and we test whether the reaction is producing the desired result. And this you could call a lab scale experiment. Then we want to go upscaling this process, and this could be considered as a bench scale experiment right here. And then further we need a pilot plant, and then we need an industrial plant. So we are now completing successfully the bench scale experiment. So in this particular reactor, the products that come out of that reactor they would look like something like this. This is simply your washing soda or sodium bicarbonate, your bicarbonate that you use in your kitchen.
Clean Hydro has a compelling value proposition. The value proposition. The owners of power plants who retrofit our reactor can earn profits with a payback period of 1 year or less. The profit could be tens of millions of dollars.
Now, the trick here is to balance the price of this one and this one, and then you get your hydrogen almost free. So, if they sell, for example, equal prices, then you have a very profitable business, and especially the price of soda may actually exceed the price of sodium hydroxide, the reactant that you are putting in. Therefore, you can earn millions of dollars in profit, and along with this soda, of course, there is hydrogen, which you could sell again depending on what the market situation is, but you could sell it anywhere like under $1 per kilogram. A kilogram of hydrogen in an internal combustion engine could take you maybe about 40 miles in an automobile. You could use it for transportation. Hydrogen can be used for a number of things, not only for transportation. So hydrogen is marketable, the soda is marketable, the bicarbonate is marketable. So that way this design gives you a very profitable technology that could not only give you My estimate is that if you run like here we are running like about a kilogram maybe of the reactant sodium hydroxide per hour. An industrial reactor would be using maybe 40 to 50 tons of sodium hydroxide per hour, and that could generate profits anywhere from few millions to 60-70 million dollars annually. We need a pilot plant and then we need an industrial plant. So we are very proud to announce that we have successfully developed this clean hydro reactor technology that is going to take us forward in future as far as clean energy is concerned.